Hey guys and gals, it's episode 3 of the Brico Power Hour, featuring everyone's favorite co-hosts with the most, Brett and Rico. I'm Rico, and that's Brett.
Yo! What's up?
How's your week been?
It's been pretty good. Pretty damn excited to talk about E3 and all the happenings that went on.
I know. So last week we talked about E3 and everything we hope to see announced. And now that the expo is basically over and done with, and all of the major announcements have been revealed, we thought we'd share some of our thoughts. So, did we climb aboard the hype train, or were we left feeling disappointed? Stay tuned and find out.
Find out. So, first on the agenda we have Microsoft and the Xbox One. What did you think of Microsoft's presentation?
Oh boy. I mean, is the Xbox One X a stupid name, or is it a stupid name?
It's kind of dumb. It seems like they're kind of following the footpaths of Nintendo with the old Wii and Wii U.
Dude,
like,
the
why?
acronym for it is literally just Xbox.
Why?
That's fucking Scorpio. Just leave it that.
Yeah, just well, there's Xbox One S, and then the Xbox X.
Yeah, those are two eerily similar to fuck up.
Yeah, and then
I
they're
would
gonna
like
have
the Xbox One as
X's. Well, then they're gonna have like some games that will be like exclusive for it, and then they're gonna also bring some games from Xbox One and make them Xbox One X's.
and
God.
if they didn't use the term X-Enhanced, they probably should have.
They could have named it. I don't know what the hell you'd name it. Xbox 2.
This is technically not another console. I mean, it's kind of like an updated version. It's like what the new 3DS is in comparison to what the regular 3DS is.
Yeah, pretty damn much.
It's just a better processing power, and it streams in fucking 4K.
Right.
I mean, you gotta do a lot to convince me that 4K is worth $500.
Yeah, I know. But for $500 freaking dollars? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Not many people have 4K TVs. What's the point?
This is for the super rich person who's just got money to fucking blow.
Well, there's more processing power, sure, but I mean, you gotta give me something. You gotta give something more to want to drop $500 for a brand new console. Like, is there a game that actually, takes advantage of 4K and the processing power to bring something new? Like, I don't give a shit about graphics a whole lot.
Is Horizon 3 gonna look that much better on it?
Yeah, I know. It's just like,
I mean,
the thing.
Is it $500 better? No.
Oh, but sort of with graphics, we're starting to plateau on graphics. I feel like.
Yeah, this is the stepping stone where a console start to cross over and look like PC graphics.
Yeah, so it's like,
and that's fine. I mean, we can keep going that route.
Well, I mean, the console. And that's fine and all, because the console makes it makes it cheaper than buying a graphics card, giving a whole fucking new PC basically, just to play a game.
Yeah, I've always been a console gamer over a PC gamer, but I'm not gonna I'm not going to keep buying a new system every time they come out with a new one. Now, if something happened to my Xbox and I had to buy a new one,
Sure.
I would get that one, sure. But I'm not going to like get rid of mine and then go get another one.
Well, I feel like the thing they can start doing is like physics. That's like the step we should be going is better physics in games.
Oh, you don't like the goofy physics?
I
the best
do.
part of the game.
Oh, but it is fun. There's fun. There are a lot of fun physics, but like I feel like you can just keep improving on that.
Yeah, it could be cool. I'm just somebody earlier, and they were like, well, $4.99 doesn't seem like that much to ask for a new generation. That's well within the realm. I'm like, yeah, but it's not a new generation. It's the same generation, just enhanced a little better.
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid then.
It's just like there was like a series of South Park episodes where it's like Game of Thrones, and they're trying to get like it's like a battle between Xbox One and PlayStation, and they finally get an Xbox One, and they're playing it, and someone's like, "Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, the graphics are like 11% better." It's like, yes, that's basically it.
Pretty much. But one of the cool things they did announce for it, though, and I don't know if it's coming to all generations of the Xbox One or not, but
It is.
the original Xbox games are going to be backwards compatible.
Yeah. Yeah, and they said with the new Xbox X that like it can play Xbox One and it's fully backwards compatible. So
Is it just exclusive to the X, or are all generations of One getting it?
actually, I don't know. I don't know for sure.
I mean, not that I want to go back and play old Xbox games, but
no,
option, I guess.
yeah. You keep kind of cutting out a little bit, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. There you go. That's better, sir.
Maybe I just need to be closer to the mic.
Yes, you do. Just make out with the mic. It's okay.
Mike.
So-
I'm not going to make out with a guy named Mike, though. Just
might.
the...
Just a little bit. So, our favorite games. What were your favorite games shown from Microsoft?
I have a feeling you and I probably have the same favorite game shown.
I don't know.
I think we do. I think high on my agenda list is Cuphead finally has a fucking release date.
Well,
and it's this
yes. Of course, Cuphead.
Cuphead. Oh my god, I didn't think that game was ever going to get released.
And finally.
In fact, I think last week when we talked about it, I laughed when you were like, maybe Cuphead will get a release.
Yeah, I did. I think I did. I was like, maybe we'll finally get something on Cuphead.
I laughed because, yeah, for 3 or 4 years now, we haven't seen anything about it other than a new trailer here and there. But yeah, I guess we're getting it.
Finally.
But aside from that,
Yeah,
I'm pretty excited for Sea of Thieves from what they showed off.
yeah. It's better than what I got to play, I would say.
Oh, not that you can talk much about that, but
I can't say a whole lot, but I'm just gonna say,
you cannot.
ooh, it does look better.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun. I can't wait for you and I to get into like some goofy hijinks.
Oh, we're gonna just crash the ship constantly or some shit, or we're gonna be trolling asshole, like just such trolly dicks. The other thing, so Assassin's Creed. There's a new one coming out. No big surprise there, but it looks pretty damn cool.
Looks playable.
It looks playable, at least that, yes. But it still looks pretty cool. It's set in Egypt.
Yeah, it's Origins. Apparently, it's like the first one. I guess I don't know.
I guess it. Yeah, I guess that would be. And then we got, for me at least, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
That's on my list. Got that Pugba coming to the Xbox One.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing it Um, it's a really interesting game. It's made by a modder, and he just decided, hey, I'll just make a kind of a Hunger Games type game. You just airdrop into an island, have to gather up weapons, and be the last person standing. And
Kind of like that really annoying island in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. But yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty intense game. Like a lot of the time, you're just kind of creeping around, and you have to like play with sound on, or else you will most likely die. Because you have to listen for like gunfire and like people walking around you. Like, yeah.
I've seen some of your so it looks pretty intense. I'm excited for that. I want to get that, and maybe we can fuck around.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. Another one I have is State of Decay 2. I was looking forward to that. That looks really great. Looks like it's coming along great. Can't wait to play that again. With buddies. With peeps. Yay! And then the last on my list was a surprise one for me. Was DBZ Fighter Z.
I refuse to call it that. I'm just gonna call it Fighters.
Fighters. But yeah, I don't know, that was a surprising thing. Like, wow, this looks actually like a cool DBZ fighting game.
Surprised that I actually kind of wanted it and that it looked like the fucking anime.
Yeah, it actually has better animation than Dragon Ball Super. I will say.
Well, I'm sure a kid could draw better animation than Super at this point.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of disappointing. That's kind of my list for Xbox.
Shadow of War. Did you forget about that one?
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
With
how could I forget that one?
Everyone's favorite orc, Bruce.
Oh, Bruce, he's the best. If I play that game, I'm gonna try and keep him alive as long as I can in my army.
Yeah, definitely giant ogre comic relief. I was all about that.
I'll probably use him in every single battle just for the comic relief, just to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't like too thrilled with it, and then as soon as they showed him off, I was like, okay, sold.
Yeah, that was the cool thing about the previous one, is that they gave like personality to all the orcs. And now it seems like they've doubled down on that for this one, so I can't wait for that one.
I think my last one, they didn't even show much of it, but this little indie game called The Last Night, and it looks like Blade Runner.
Oh, right, yeah.
It looks and sounds really cool. I mean, they didn't show much from it, obviously, but aesthetically, it's really cool looking. So,
yeah, those. I guess that was the thing. Like for Xbox, it seems like for both of us was like indie games.
Yeah. There's also Super Lucky's Tale, which apparently was a VR game that they're taking from the VR and putting it just
making it a normal game.
Yeah, and it was like a 3D platformer that actually looked playable and good. Not like that ukulele. Although, from what I understand, after the update that I haven't touched yet, ukulele is playable now. So, I might want to return to that. But moving on for the next big three was Sony. Of us have a PlayStation 4, so there wasn't like a huge vested interest from either of us. But I don't know. I might be semi more convinced to get a PlayStation at this point in time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I mean, nothing against like Sony or anything. Honestly, the only reason I got an Xbox was because you and Wesley have one. And at the time, nobody had a PlayStation, so why the hell would I have gotten that?
Right.
I think some of the cool ones they showed off. So there's a Shadow of Colossus that's getting remastered, and it's being like completely redone from the ground up, and it looks so good.
It looks beautiful. I have it on the PS3. I have yet to beat it. I'm very close to beating that game, but yeah, it is. It is somehow it's a great story without really saying a goddamn word, without anyone saying anything.
That's the best kind too.
But yeah, that game is pretty goddamn amazing for just having like there's no there's no like small enemies or anything. It's all just bosses, but the bosses are a puzzle.
Yeah, it's really cool. I have it on I think PlayStation 2, and I never got very far in it,
Yeah.
but I don't know that I would buy a PlayStation 4 for that, but it would
No.
definitely be what I picked up.
Yeah, oh yeah,
But
definitely.
if we're talking about what I would buy a PlayStation 4 for, all the fours,
All the fours.
so I'd have to say Detroit is what I would buy it for. The Sad Android Rebellion, or maybe not game.
Or maybe not. Might be a happy Android rebellion.
Well, it might not even really be a rebellion or anything. It might just be peaceful. It's a choose your own adventure game.
So like
Tired of being oppressed.
it's okay, so it's a choose your own adventure, like how? Like
I guess like every action you can take in the game affects, like truly affects, not like some other games. It actually truly affects how the story plays out. So you can choose to go about it like non-violently and free all the other androids in a non-violent way, or you could be an asshole.
Hmm.
I'd probably be an asshole.
Mm.
Or you can do like a mixture of it, and it seems to affect it either way. But I don't know if it's going to be like a Mass Effect thing where your choices don't really matter at the end.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. And then I guess next on the list is God of War. Looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Those games.
I was kind of surprised that was announced last year. And
Yeah, and it looked cool last year, but I wasn't like super into it. But they showed more of it this year, and I'm like, I could actually get behind this game.
yeah, the God of War games are fun. It's a fun just fun romp of just massive gore and shit, and crazy ass action and whatnot.
They're games you get if you have a PlayStation, but they're not what convinces you to buy the PlayStation.
Yeah,
At least in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then was that Spider-Man exclusive that's
oh, yeah, it
like
looks like a great Spider-Man game. Looked really
in game
fun.
period.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the QuickTime events they showed off. I hate those in games, but
Yeah, I think we need to start getting rid of that shit.
yeah, because it doesn't add anything to me. Either just show the cutscene, because you're gonna make me sit through it whether I pass it or not. So just show me a damn cutscene. I don't want to button mash at the right time.
Yeah, I mean I feel like I only like that sort of thing. I don't think it's really QuickTime, but it's like in like fighting games or something, or action games where you have to defend or something like that, or
Yeah,
pull
those
off
are
a combo.
different, though.
Yeah, I know it's different.
But
Yeah.
otherwise, it kind of looked like Arkham, but
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I remember there was like 2 or 3 Spider-Man games that kind of looked like that, and I was on like the PlayStation 2, where you can like swing around the city and whatnot, and it was open world basically, and you can go around
Yeah, and like
fighting crime and whatnot. It's cool.
way more mobility though.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
last but certainly not least was Nintendo. Last year, their presentation focused primarily on Breath of the Wild and pretty much basically nothing else. And we were excited about it, and still months after release, there wasn't much else to look forward to, just pretty much Zelda. And then,
At least of the big three. Hell,
Yeah.
a year ago, Switch was nearly a faint whisper. I mean, I think
Yeah.
it was still called the NX back.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. And then now this year, the Switch is out in full swing, and we're lucky enough to get our hands on one too. And holy crap, they blew our minds. I mean, I think Nintendo won E3 this year. It seems like they know how to handle it too. Like they know how to handle it better than anyone else. They realize,
Yeah.
hey, we're just gonna announce shit on the internet.
Yeah, they've longer way from, I don't know, what they were doing for E3. They're not, God, it really sucks too since Iwata passed away because the E3 presentations aren't nearly as fun as they were.
Yeah.
I mean, I still look forward to them more than anyone else. 'Cause, I don't know.
Yeah, this one was a little odd. I will admit, it was Reggie on a green screen, like walking around and talking about, like having like a philosophical conversation about video games. It was weird.
Yeah, but again, that's Reggie though. So
I know Reggie's a goof.
yeah, he really is. So last week they had a Nintendo Direct specifically for Pokemon, where they announced Pokken Tournament Deluxe for the Switch, 2 new Pokemon games that are like sequels to Sun and Moon for the, and then they announced something else, and I think it was like Pokemon Go related. I don't actually remember. It was nothing important.
Oh, poor Pokemon Go.
It wasn't Pokemon Go. It was they announced Gold and Silver for the 3DS.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I care so little about. I'm sorry, that's going to get me a lot of flack, but I care so little about that. And we really thought we were going to have like a full-fledged RPG Pokemon on the Switch, and they did not say anything about that, and we were like super disappointed. And that's what they announced at E3. They didn't announce anything else about it, but they said that they're working on one. So we don't know anything about it. Just, hey,
we're making one. That's gonna be pretty cool. That's gonna be really goddamn cool.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so cool.
If
it's anything like any of the other Pokemons.
I mean, like, for the longest time, it's been on handheld.
It's always been on the handheld. It's never been on.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it's just so long, and finally, I'm just saying, like they could have brought it to a console, but they never did.
Well, because of the the idea of like going out into the world and like actually like trading and stuff. That's why they always wanted it to be mobile and on a handheld. And now that their new actual console for the home is a handheld, they can do that.
Yeah.
So it just makes so much goddamn sense.
So maybe, possibly, they could make something like, not like Pokemon Go, but the thing that they actually wanted to Pokemon Go to be. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it would be. I do know that 3DS and Switch cartridges are capable of like connecting with one another.
Ah.
So that's also kind of cool too.
Interesting.
In terms of like the realm of like possibility.
That's the only thing though with Pokemon Go and having a Pokemon RPG on a Switch is that Pokemon Go is on mobile and it's more accessible to the populace. Therefore, you're gonna have a shitload more players that are gonna play. But I mean,
Switch.
What? you cut out.
Oh, I said except for when they can't get a Switch.
Yeah. So, I mean, God, they're so close. If they could have pulled off Pokemon Go, it would have been the ultimate Pokemon game, basically.
They're still making money off Pokemon Go.
Oh, they are. I know. I'm just saying it
doesn't matter what Pokemon they dump out. It could be complete garbage, and they still make a shit ton of money on it.
It's true. I know. I'm not talking money wise. I'm talking about the actual Pokemon experience. The closest you can get to real, like, actual Pokemon.
Well, I guess the difference is everyone's got a mobile device, and
that's what I'm saying.
Not everybody can get a dedicated Switch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or anything. So, like, people are really leery about bringing their Switches out places, apparently. That's apparently a thing. People are, like, really deathly afraid to, like, undock their Switches for the fear that, like, their data could just go away. Or they'll lose their system, or they'll break their system, and then all their data's gone because there's no backup for it.
Yeah, or people will steal it from them because no one can find one, so...
Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that, and I've been like taking mine around everywhere, so I might be more leery about that now.
Oh, I don't want to ever bring it out of my house unless I'm going to your house, but that's about it. I
Then
never
why
really.
would you do that? Because I have one, so.
No, I'm just saying I need amiibos, and I don't have amiibos.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I do have all the amiibos.
Yes. And if we want to play some sort of multiplayer type game that would have four controllers, or whatever. Sure.
So also, they showcased more of Super Mario Odyssey,
You skipped one, sir.
just for last.
Oh, okay. You're saving it for last. All right.
I know where I put it on the list, and I don't know why I put it there.
Foolish fool.
So they showed off a lot of Super Mario Odyssey. Shit, it's bonkers.
It looks nuts.
But like in the best kind of way.
Yeah, it's in the best way. It. I don't know why I got the feeling that they took some notes from Breath of the Wild, in the sense that they're like, no, we're gonna do something really different with Mario. We're gonna make his
Yeah.
hat able to possess things.
Yeah, so that's the main thing. You can possess things. And the worlds are like completely different. Like there's fucking dinosaurs in it for some reason.
Yeah, it's just like
So it's actual goddamn dinosaurs.
actual dinosaurs, not like oh, it's Super Mario dinosaur, cutesy dinosaur. No, it's just actual dinosaurs and actual humans and an actual city. I'm like, what?
Mario can take control of like a bunch of different things too, including a fucking taxi. That's weird.
A taxi or like a lamppost or like another human being? And I think that hat is a demon, and it's possessed Mario, and then like gave Mario like demon powers.
Yeah, is Mario in control, or is like Mario being controlled by the hat? I
I
don't know.
think it's the latter, sir. I think it's
Whatever it is, I'm super looking forward to that in October.
yeah, that's gonna be really fucking sweet. That's gonna be an
And
awesome.
it's like a true 3D Mario too, and like those are my favorite kind because that's the first Mario I got to play.
Yeah, the levels. Yeah, I was just sorry. I was like thinking like, yeah, they pretty much are. I'm like, it's been so long. It really has been so long since I've played like a true 3D Mario game.
It's probably since Sunshine because I think that's really the last one.
Sunshine? No. Galaxy?
Was that really that open? I guess it was.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
and that's been quite a few years.
Yeah. Yeah, for the longest time we've had like just like it's 3D but it's on 2D plane, or it's like there's that one Mario game that was 3D but still it was linear.
Yeah, that was a Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah, but it was still linear. There wasn't
Yeah,
much.
it's still linear, but like it was like 2.5D.
Yeah,
I mean, it was still good, but like not what I really wanted.
yeah, because like 64, Galaxy, Sunshine, they had like large areas to explore.
Yeah, and I was really into that. That was like the first Mario I got, so I'm really looking forward to that.
And then
And I'm also Rocket League on the Switch.
yeah,
Holy shit!
I did not expect that. I did not.
They said it couldn't be done,
I mean, damn.
and not only that, but it's fucking cross-platform.
Yeah. Um,
Unless you have a PlayStation, then fuck you because Sony doesn't care.
I don't understand Sony for doing that. They're like, no. They claim that it was to protect their, like, if like kids are playing, like, you do know it's on Nintendo, right?
Yeah, Nintendo is okay with it, but Sony all of a sudden is pulling a Nintendo.
Like, okay, all right, whatever, PlayStation.
To the point where they're just like, fuck it, do what you want. Just make us money.
Yeah, I think it's kind of amazing that like this game, it just at first when I saw Rocket League, like I thought it was like, oh, this is a funny like kind of joke game, It's like, oh, it's just cars that you can drive around and like hit a ball and play soccer with. Like, and then it like started exploding. It's like, god damn. And now
It was an esport It was an official esport 3 days after its release.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Like, I was like, holy shit.
And the rate at which we play it, it's so nuanced and everything too. I can't wait to play it on the go. That's going to be so bad for me.
I mean, if I was like one of the developers or one of the guys like announcing it and shit, I'd be losing my shit. Like, oh, it's coming on the Switch now, and then we're gonna have cross-platform. Everyone's gonna be playing. I'm like, I'd be like,
everyone's gonna be playing, except for PlayStation 4 people. You can't play.
But everyone's gonna be.
But everybody else, you're not invited, Sony.
I think more games should do cross-platform.
They really should.
I mean, people get worried, like, they're gonna lose money if we do that, because then, like, no.
No, you're not. You're gonna make way more money.
You're gonna make a ton of money. Because people are gonna be like, well, I have a Switch, and you have Xbox, and there's no point in me getting that game, because we can't play together. But then, now we can!
That's exactly what my brother-in-law is like. He hasn't gotten Overwatch or anything like that, because he's like, who the fuck am I gonna play with? Nobody's got this.
Yeah. It drives sales. Like,
if we could play together, he would have gotten Overwatch like a year ago.
Yeah, for the longest time, I didn't have an Xbox One, and I wanted to play like Grand Theft Auto 5 online. I was like, I wish if I got the PC version, I wish I could play it. And I might be wrong. I think you can do that now.
For what?
Grand Theft Auto 5 is cross-platform. I might be wrong. I might be totally wrong, but like
I don't actually know.
But I'm just saying, like why not? Come on.
I don't know.
I only see the cross-platform being an issue with PC and other consoles if it's like a shooter. That's it.
Yeah, because PC's got a way unfair advantage.
Yeah. So, yep.
Anyway, I couldn't compete with people like shooters, so...
Yeah. So, Breath of the Wild, DLC. Finally we know when the first one's coming out, and it's going to be June 30th.
Yeah. I'm not too thrilled about this pack. The
What?
second pack...
What? Why not?
I guess for the price range, it's like, But I want the other one.
What? I want the damn first one. I don't care about the second one.
Oh, I want the extra story elements.
What? Is that what it is? I didn't see... There's, like, barely any detail I could find.
It didn't show anything about that. But yeah, the second one's like a whole, area.
I didn't know that. It didn't really... I was like, oh, great, it's an update for people who are going to get these amiibos. That's what I thought. I was like, the fuck is this?
You mean an update for the people who aren't going to get the amiibos?
No, it is. There's new amiibos for the second one. And then...
They're gone, Brett. They're fucking gone.
Oh, they're sold out? Okay.
They're sold out already.
Oh. Again, you keep cutting out a bit.
Fuck.
So I didn't know what you said.
They're gone.
But yeah, the first one looks cool. I like the map trail thing, because that'll help me find go to places I probably haven't been to. I haven't realized I haven't gone to. And you got the
yeah, there is that.
The Master Trials, or it's like the 100 level trials, which I frickin' loved in Wind Waker.
Well, and did you get the extra details in this too? You start off with nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
It's like that fucking Evenside Island, but worse.
I don't care. I'll do it. I love
or
the
better,
challenge. I like that island.
I liked it too once I finally beat it.
It was
cool. And I was
cool.
like, yeah, fuck you, island.
It was a cool idea. So now they're like, you know what? Let's make 100 levels of this. I don't think it's 100. It's probably like 50 or some shit. I can't remember. And then what was the other thing? Oh,
Oh, and then the other thing was the number 4.
No, the master mode.
Oh, the master mode. Yeah.
The master mode where you can. It's just like New Game Plus, basically, right?
Hard mode.
Well, hard mode, yeah.
Harder mode.
Harder mode. So yeah.
I think it like increases the level for every enemy.
Ho 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 ho.
Not you right off the gate. So
Oh.
like red bokoblins become blue, and then blue become gray.
Damn.
Every level up.
Damn.
So I mean, everything was already one-shotting you off the gate if you weren't careful. So I mean, now you're like really looking at getting killed.
Good luck, have fun. Can't wait to see the speed runs.
Oh God, I know.
And
I'm not
talking about. Hold on. I'm not talking about the run straight to Ganon speedrun. I'm talking about the 100% completion speedrun.
Oh fuck those people.
Okay. Since you really want to talk about it,
I really want to talk about the number 4.
Number 4. What's so great about number 4? It's a number.
It's a prime number in the Metroid series. And 4 coming.
Prime?
Prime.
Like
4.
prime rib?
Yes.
4
But like
prime
of the
ribs.
Metroid variety.
Of Metroid. Oh. You mean Metroid Prime 4?
It's coming.
It's coming? Finally? They're finally making
Prime.
another one?
Yeah, they're finally making.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be playing that everywhere. I'm gonna be like on the shitting and playing Metroid. I'm gonna be like walking down the street, playing Metroid, like right in the middle of the street, playing Metroid.
Oh my god! I'm so excited. It's like they finally listened, and then they double listened when they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, all you 3DS people, here's another Metroid for you."
You get one twos.
It's a remake of Metroid 2, like a good-looking Metroid.
Yes. I'm just reminded of that fan that made a Metroid 2 game.
Oh yeah, I just read something today that he's not butthurt about that at all, and he's actually really looking forward to the remake.
I would be a kind of butthurt. I still have his game.
I mean, he's excited for it. He's a Metroid fan, so he was like, they weren't doing what I wanted, so I did it, and now they're doing it, so yay.
Yay. Well, now it was free. He'd never made a dime off of it, but
Yeah, I mean, you can still get the game if you want. There are ways.
there are ways. But yeah, that's exciting. Jeez. Holy hell.
I can't reserve Metroid Prime 4 yet because it doesn't come out till next year at some point. They didn't even
It's sold out already. No.
No, I do have the 3DS Metroid Prime, or not Prime, it's just regular Metroid. I think it's called Samus Returns. I do have that pre-ordered right now. And I pre-ordered the amiibos that go with it because every little bit of Metroid thing I can get is totally worth it.
Nice.
Special edition reserved for Metroid.
Oh.
That comes with like a special like case and like a CD.
God damn. Damn, dude.
The CD's what I really want.
Of course. Next up in the list is EA. They had a couple of nuggets. The new Battlefront. It's kind of like the first one, except they actually included everything that people wanted and I have to pay for. And they said the DLC is going to be free.
Yeah, there's got to be a catch somewhere. This is fucking EA we're talking about.
I know. I'm like, really? You guys sure there? Are you guys absolutely sure?
You guys don't know the meaning of free.
No, you don't. They'll probably do a thing like Battlefield 1 where it's like, here's loot boxes. That's the new thing. The new thing is loot boxes now.
Loot box, loot crate, blind boxes. Fuck all you people. I don't want that shit.
Well, that's probably what you're gonna get. Like, here's weapon skins, and here's armor skins and armor kind of pieces. Because that's what they did. Like in the first one, it was like, Well, you got points. You can buy a new weapon, or you can get like this cool-looking helmet for your dude. So I think it's gonna go that way.
with the weapon. Yeah, probably. It's gonna be something dumb, or maybe it won't be. I don't know. Maybe it'll actually be good, but probably not.
And I'll play the beta, but I'm not getting my hopes up really. Then we have Anthem from BioWare. Looks pretty promising. It looks like a mix between like Monster Hunter and Titanfall, and kind of Destiny. It's supposed to be a Destiny killer.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be a Destiny killer, but I'll play it. I'll
Probably
play both. They can coexist.
Yeah, the cool thing I saw, like you can fly around, like actual flying.
Yeah, it was like
Iron Man-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, okay.
So I can be like Iron Man and like shoot aliens.
Wants me to. That's what gets me to play the shooter. It's like, oh, another shooter, but you can go into robots this time. Oh, okay.
All right. Sure.
Another robot shooter. But you can fly around this time.
All right.
Oh. Well, okay.
What?
So there was a couple of sports games.
Spurts.
Not that
Spurts.
they have like single story player modes now for like these sports games.
Yeah. Like
That's kind of weird.
I have. Well, I it makes sense because I have I have NHL 2016. I like the hockey games, but you can make a hockey player, and like he can start off in like the big leagues. He can play in the preseason, and you just play that. You're just your player. You just play your player, and like train them up, and make them do well, and they do well enough, they get to stay on the team. Otherwise, you go to the smaller leagues and you have to work your way back up to the NHL from the AHL. So I thought that was kind of cool. So if they're doing like a
neat idea.
If they're doing like a story mode for that'd be pretty sweet. They're finally doing something new with sports games instead of just updating the roster and the graphics.
Hey, sports games are what keep us afloat. Yeah. Fun.
What? Yeah.
Sports games and Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Then they have Need for Speed, a new Need for Speed.
That could be cool, or maybe I don't care. I don't know.
There was a cringe. This is a guy that does like a cringe video for every E3. He just grabs the most cringeworthy moments, and that was probably the most cringeworthy moment of E3 when that one. I don't know who he was, but he was a YouTube content creator, which he repeated like several times, and he said absolutely nothing about the game.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it, so thank God for that.
Oh, he said he's like, "Hi, I'm blah blah, and I'm a YouTube content creator, and this was Need for Speed, and it's a great game. Anyways, here's the executive producer, this guy, and it's like, oh man,
Yeah.
I don't know.
We can save that for a little bit later, because I do want to wrap around back on the celebrities that they brought out to E3 this year.
Oh.
And I had finger quotes for celebrities. Finger quotes.
Finky?
Like, yeah, shinky finger quotes.
Oh God.
Let's see, and then there was a Way Out, which is a cinematic co-op prison break game. That could be cool for us, I guess.
A co-op prison break game. Oh, okay. So you just had to work together to get out of prison.
Break out of prison, yeah.
All right.
I guess it's done by the developers who did Two Brothers or whatever that was called.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I just think of Rick and Morty when people say Two Brothers.
Not the Rick and Morty.
I can't.
There's two brothers, and they break out of prison.
There's two brothers, and then aliens come. and then the chicken men. It's like,
God.
uh,
So Bethesda.
whoa, that was loud. Calm down. There
Oh,
we
I
go.
clipped the audio.
Yeah, you clipped the audio. You clipped it. You did it. You succeeded. Congrats.
Flipping it. Bethesda's a studio we always look forward to. They didn't really bring anything new or exciting to the table. I'm like, but we did get a milkshake Nazi.
Did his milkshake bring all the Nazis to
Long
the yard?
pause.
Damn right.
We gotta.
What? I'm sorry?
We got a milkshake Nazi.
Oh, okay.
Milkshake Nazi.
He brought all the Nazis to the yard.
With the milk, yeah, yes, like that song from years ago. Yes.
God.
Prince.
Did you not hear me the first time I said it?
I did not hear you the first time.
Yeah, I did not expect a Wolfenstein 2. I did not, I don't know if you've played the first one. Not the very first one, but the...
No, I know what you mean, like...
New Order.
No, I've actually never played a Wolfenstein game, but I was pretty...
Playing through the expansion Old Blood, which is basically like a full new game, but for the price of a DLC.
Oh god, I love when they do that.
Yeah, it's really good. So that I was like, holy shit, a second one? I did not expect this. So it looks really great. Then we have a new Dishonored.
Yeah,
coming
which
up.
looks pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I played the first one. It was good. I don't know what happened. It wasn't as great as the first one, in my opinion.
From what I understand, nobody really likes the core Dishonored games, but when the DLCs come out, that's what everyone likes. So they just released a DLC.
Yeah, I liked... Yeah, I mean...
okay. It looked cool.
The second Dishonored was like... I don't know why. It's just really chaotic, and I didn't feel as stealthy.
Yeah, I never really could get the whole stealth element down in either of the games. It was just kind of like, whoop, they fucking saw me. Guess I better just stab people now.
Yep, basically.
I mean, I was probably playing it wrong, so, whatever.
Then we have Skyrim, which is coming to the Switch.
Dan Amiibo's in. You can play as Link in Skyrim.
Yep.
The sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit with Skyrim. And when will they stop milking that?
I'm pretty sure everybody at Bethesda just died years ago, and, like, the janitor is just re-releasing Skyrim.
Alright, we got some Skyrim. You want that? You like that game from...
Switch? I mean, I guess I'll take Skyrim on the Switch. Why not? I
Skyrim
haven't
on...
figured it out yet.
Well, they're also... they have... Was it Skyrim VR? No, not Skyrim VR. No, it was Doom. Doom VR, and then Fallout 4 VR.
Doom VR could be kind of cool, though.
They both look actually pretty damn cool. Because, like, I didn't get to really watch the Doom one, but I watched the Fallout 4 one. And it's like, to look at your Pip-Boy, you just, lift up your arm and look at it. There's no pressing buttons.
It's kinda cool.
Yeah. Like, and you can, if you're, like, walking around, you don't have to look at it fully, just, like, kind of quick glance at it. It's pretty sweet.
I saw that they're trying to bring back that whole mod thing again, because that worked out so well for them the first time.
Oh, the mod thing. Oh, the paid mods?
Yep.
Why are they bringing it back? I mean, I can see both sides to this. Modders getting paid, that's great. But also, I think that might cause a bit of a problem.
We already tried this.
Yeah, I already tried, didn't work out well, because mods are usually free. And I don't know. Usually when a mod maker wants to make money, they're good enough to actually make their own game, basically.
Right.
Like player-unknown Battlegrounds.
Yeah, that's how we got Pugba.
That's how you got PUBG. That's how you got Counter-Strike. That's how you got
Stanley Parable.
Yeah, that's how you got a lot of games just came out of mods. Portal. Well, no, Portal wasn't a mod. It was a student.
Oh.
It was a student game. But yeah, you get a lot of games out of mods, and I feel like if you start paying for them, that will slow down. That sort of thing will slow down because people will just make mods for a game and not really care about taking that out and making something new out of it. And plus, what the fuck? I'm not paying for a mod. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the same goddamn thing as the stupid fucking horse armor crap.
Yeah.
It's $12 for horse armor. Go fuck yourself. Because there's a lot of little mods that I like to use for some of my games that just are slight improvements. And I'm not shelling out. I'm sorry, I'm not shelling out $2 for it. It's just we already have DLCs.
Yeah.
So. I mean, but again, it's cool to pay people. It's cool to pay people for making a mod, and they can be paid and do more work on it. But I don't know. Mods are made from passion, a source of passion for a game, to want it to be better or make something great out of it. So who knows? Who knows how it'll go again?
Maybe it'll be okay this time. But probably not.
Please no.
And speaking of, maybe it'll be okay, but probably not. We've got Ubisoft. That one developer that's either a hit or a miss.
Oh,
seems to be a hit. This year seems to be a hit.
Does it?
A long-awaited Beyond Good and Evil 2 confirmation/trailer.
Holy shit!
It seems to be a prequel, and I don't know anything else more than that.
Well, I've never played the first one. I watched Shim play it, and it looks really cool. It was a Zelda-like game, and yeah, I mean, it looked great from the trailer, the new one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for it. Whatever, I'll play it. Then we got the weirdest fucking crossover I've ever seen in my life. Mario and the Rabbids in Kingdom Battle. Mario/XCOM.
Yeah, pretty much. When I first saw that poster, I was like, what the fuck is this garbage? Like, Rabbids and Mario, and they have guns. I'm like, oh, no. Nintendo,
Yeah, I was
why?
like, when that poster leaked, I was like, well, that looks stupid as fuck.
And then they showed it off. And
I was like,
holy shit. An XCOM game.
but with Mario and the Rabbids. I don't get it.
Yeah, I did not expect... I thought it was going to be, like, more Rabbids than... Or I didn't expect, like, a new game format for Nintendo and...
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was going to be, like, a mini-game, or, like, some sort of, like, 4-player co-op of, like, shooty, top-down shooty kind of game. I did not expect a fucking XCOM game.
Yeah, not even for a second. Like, that would have been the furthest thing I would have guessed.
Yes. So now I'm like, okay, you got my attention. Because XCOM is really great.
Reviews to come out for that, but it could be good. It actually be damn good.
Yeah. And then we have a new Far Cry.
Far Cry 5.
Yeah, your buddies, your friends and a dog take down a cult in America.
All right.
Set in America. Now, I played Far Cry 3, which is really good. Had some great villains in it. Far Cry 4 was meh.
4 is the Is 4 Primal, or is
No,
that...
no, no, no. That 4 is set in like Asia, like the Tibet area. I forgot where exactly. It was alright. And then there's Far Cry Primal, which was the caveman one. I never played it, but
People seem to like it.
It was interesting. It was like I've never seen a game set that way. Like, yeah, let's just set it in caveman times. What, really? How the hell is that gonna... Alright.
You know what? If it goes on sale again, I might pick it up, but it never goes on sale for anything that I'm like willing to pay money for.
Yeah.
So it's still always like $40, and I'm like, go down like $20 more.
Right. But yeah, Far Cry 5 looks interesting. Looks really goddamn interesting. There's seems like there's a lot more focus on being able to play with your friends more easily. So,
I don't know how I feel about like the story and the setting or anything like that, but as far as like the actual like game execution, it looks good.
yeah.
And then there's one more I didn't add to the list too.
What?
Because I forgot about it. Starlink, the Battle for Atlas.
What?
It's out for PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch. And it's like this full like spaceship battle thing, but you have like fucking spaceships that you like buy. It's like a Toys to Life sort of game, but you buy these like spaceships and you like smack them onto your controller and you like take control of the ship.
What?
Yeah, it looks batshit crazy and it looks kind of cool. And
What?
it's another game where I can throw money at toys. So
Say what? Okay, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Starlink.
you gotta look this up now, don't you?
Yeah,
forgot.
dude, I saw images. I'm like, what?
I forgot
it's like-
all about it.
So it's like Skylanders amiibo smashed with like, what the fuck?
With like Destiny starships or something. I don't know. It looks pretty cool.
That is fucking crazy. Huh.
I thought it was like a Switch exclusive because that was like the first console they showed off, and like it's got the NFC reader in it, so I thought that's how it worked. Like it attaches to the controller somehow. I don't know how that works or anything.
That's fucking nuts, man.
Giant ship thing.
Oh. What was your biggest disappointment? If you had one. What was something that you're looking forward to, but turns out disappointed, or...
I was really looking forward to more details about shit for the Switch. Like, I really wanted to know console and things like that, or how the paid service was going to work for downloads and stuff. And even in interviews, Reggie's still pretty non-disclosure-y about everything. In fact, I read something today, too, in an interview. He was like, I never used the term virtual console. Never used the term virtual console. And I'm like, you totally fucking did.
Yes, you did. Don't lie, Reggie.
Like, that's crazy. So I don't know what they're going to do. Like, I mean, is it going to be like a paid service where I can just download games and play them as much as I want? Or am I going to be able to, like play from a library? I don't know. I'm not even sure they know.
I have a couple things. One, we didn't get to really see anything for Red Dead 2. Sad to say.
Didn't.
What?
We didn't. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
There's so many games out, I can't keep track of everything now.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, there's no Red Dead. Call of Duty World War II. Didn't really see much. I don't think there was much about the single player or anything. Got to see some multiplayer. Still looks Call of Duty-ish. They were talking about like a new mode called War that was sadly this pretty much the same as Battlefield 1. Like where it sounded pretty much the same as Operations in Battlefield 1, where one side has defense points, and the other side is attacking, and they have to like take over parts of the map.
Oh God, and everyone's going to be like, "Oh, this is so innovative and crazy," and I'll be
Yeah.
like, "Battlefield right here."
Yeah, Battlefield 1 right here, guys. Come on, please. So, I don't know. They gotta show more. They gotta give me more if they want to change my mind. And then there was nothing about Project Octopath Traveler. Absolutely nothing. I was hoping to hear more, but there's nothing. So that sucked
Nintendo
ass.
was not. I don't know. Nintendo's new thing now is to focus on like one title, and that's about it. And this year's was Super Mario Odyssey because that's their big holiday hit that they got coming out.
Yeah, makes sense. But they did drop some bombs.
So-
They dropped, the old Metroid, the double Metroid on us.
Yeah, well, I think at this point they were so irritated with being annoyed by, when's Metroid coming, that they were like, shut the fuck up, it's coming, here.
I mean, I was watching the live stream, and it's like just dumb people. They're like, Super Smash Bros? Smash Bros? Where's the Smash Bros? Like, no, there's no Smash Bros right now. Shut the fuck up. Sorry.
Just got Smash Bros. You didn't buy the fucking Wii U. Chill the fuck out, let me get some new games before I gotta rebuy the old ones I sold already.
yeah.
I'm already gonna have to buy Pokken again.
Yeah, where's the Smash Bros? Shut up. I'm sure
Yeah,
they're gonna
don't.
make one. That would be a big ass moneymaker for the Switch, so
Yeah, well, it wasn't a big ass moneymaker for the Wii U. That was like the best Smash.
it was really great. Well,
Thanks for reminding me that I don't have that anymore.
yeah, I'm sorry. That's all about the time we have for today. We'd love to know what your favorite games this year were, so let us know in the comments below. And remember to hit that like and subscribe button too for the weekly game streams and podcasts. Any final thoughts, Rico? Anything else before we go?
Why did they invite YouTubers? Don't invite the YouTubers. Don't invite the Twitch or the YouTubers. Fucking E3.
The only
Don't do it.
time that's fine is, and I wanted to mention this, is when they do the bullshit acting like they did for Anthem, and like they did for like Ghost Recon Wildlands, and like they did for the other fucking Ubisoft Ghost Recon whatever Tom Clancy game, was they had fucking actors that like no one talks like these people at all, ever.
It was
on the
okay
team.
for Nintendo stuff because all they had them do was do like celebrity matches with like actual game players.
Yes, that's fine, but I'm saying, like, if you want to show off your game, do not hire actors, hire Twitch streamers. They'll gladly fucking play it for you, okay? And they're actual people, not actors. So, yeah. Alright. Guys, that's it.
As always, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, thanks for listening, and again, hit like, subscribe. Helps out a ton. Alright. Bye-bye! See ya!
Bye, y'all.
Later, y'all!